OnlyFans.
Oh, is that what you call her?
Nah.
My co-host is subscribed. He was saying that former Bernie Mac show star Camille Winbush says that she does OnlyFans because it's a safe way for her to make money due to decrease in her residual checks. You can't count on any job to last.
Fact.
So she was saying that she doesn't understand the comments of people saying, "Oh, those Bernie Mac checks must have dried up," and she's like, "No, duh, I did that job like 15 years ago."
Yeah, and then we got a video right here, her basically talking about the situation. Then we'll come back and let you know some more details. And also, what other celebrities just made an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, those Bernie Mac checks must have dried up. Or, like, from a job 20 years ago when I was a 12-year-old. Yeah. Like, duh.
Because we think the residuals are still coming through though.
I mean, they do, but
it's not.
We weren't. I wasn't. Listen, if I was on Friends making $1 million an episode, yes, those residual checks would still be very nice. But as time goes on, they get smaller and smaller every year. You're not making the same amount that you were when the show was current per episode.
Right.
So, as someone who was just a kid, don't get me wrong, still making good money, but 20 years later, those checks are not sustainable for a living. With the industry being as fickle as it is, you can't count on any job to last or even to book a job. So over the years, I have done regular 9-to-5s.
Oh, wow.
I owned an ice cream shop for 3 years when I was a teenager.
Wow.
And I funded that with my own money. I taught gymnastics to kids where I was making like $11, $12 an hour. So I've done that.
Wow.
But if I can find a way to make enough to buy a home from the comfort and safety of my own living room, why wouldn't I do that?
Exactly. Why wouldn't she do that, man? But if you didn't know, Camilla Winbush, she was on the Bernie Mac show from 2001 to 2006. Then she went to she did the Bachelor Lion 2018.
She was on The Bachelor?
The Bachelor Lions 2018. I don't know, some TV show. Also Mona in 2019. But I mean, she's saying like, the reason why we haven't really seen her in Hollywood that much is because she's been doing this since she was 10 years old. So, people get tired. She wanted to live life a little bit like that. But with Hollywood, that's the thing. It's about what have you done for me lately. And if you haven't done anything recent for me that was good, they tend to push you more and more to the back. And that's what happened. I mean, she got pushed to the back and got pushed to the back. And to the point where, like, she has to make her OnlyFriends account now. And I mean, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not what you're thinking. Like, she ain't on there busting the wide open and everything. Trust me,
my
man.
co-host checked.
I checked, man. She has a free. Her thing is free on there. And I mean, she's really not doing anything. She's taking pictures and like, I mean, honestly, you can go on Instagram. You see people showing a lot more than what she's showing on her page.
Swimsuit pictures.
Yeah, she's basically taking swimsuit pictures of her in the thongs every now and then. Then she's like making captions. Yeah. She's making posts, asking questions like, "Oh, do men really only think about sex? And what's other things that men think about on first dates?"
But how's she making money if it's free?
Because I mean, with that, she's selling on some of the posts. She'll say like, "Oh, write me in my inbox," and I'm selling underwear. I'm selling lingerie. I'm selling pre-worn lingerie. That's gonna sell. Also, she's selling like.
Hey, co-host.
What?
Thanks for that soundbite.
Horrible.
It's gonna be a button on the soundboard.
Disgusting. Also, she's selling clothes. She's also selling pictures. I mean, like you'll see a couple of pictures, but if you see some extra pictures of her, it's like $9-10. She gonna pay for that. So I mean, it's gonna be booming. I mean, it made me go and sign up. What?
For the extra, not the free.
Nah, I ain't never signed up for the extra stuff. Nah, like she said, I'd rather go on Twitter for that. Twitter's way better than what she going.
Twitter's making it legal now.
She's basically doing exactly what all these other celebrities doing, like Ruby Rose and Cardi B. How they say, "Oh, I got an OnlyFans account." You go on it, it's feet pictures, or it's like, "Oh, it's just them."
You're not
like,
a man of feet.
I'm not a foot person. Or like her getting her makeup and glam done, and her going to the pool. It'd be like some finessing type stuff. It's not what people want to see. You know what we really want to see out there. Exactly. But I mean, hey, if you didn't know, I mean, if you want to sign up for it, it is free. Her thing is free. But I mean, also, man, they got baby girl. I seen Didi baby girl. The girl.
Oh, she on there too.
She on there too. Her thing $12.99. They got the boy.
So she's doing all the detail. Homework.
They got Jeremy, the son that was on there. He ain't doing no OnlyFans accounts, but I mean he was working in the coffee shop. I mean he is living the regular life now. So
a coffee shop or a cell phone store?
I mean it was a cell phone store. I think Miles from the Moesha shows on the other place. But I mean, this is what Hollywood.
Go get your new iPhone.
This is the
12,
thing that Hollywood
15,
people do.
16.
Like that's one of the biggest things they always talk about. They're scared of it. Oh, when I'm out the limelight, I gotta get a regular job. Like it's hard to get used to. Everybody's always walking up to you saying, "Hey, if you weren't you in Hollywood no more, or if I was in your shoes, I'd be doing this, I'd be doing that." So they get tired of hearing that.
Yeah.
You seen Cole from Martin? He was working at a car dealership, but. I mean, my question is...
You saw what happened to Orlando Brown, man. How crazy he went off of, trying to live a normal life after being a child star. Made him go crazy.
Basically, yeah, he's going crazy every day. But, I mean, think about it. It's really hard out here. I mean, would y'all feel better if she was on, like, P-Valley or on one of the other shows where, like, she's basically walking around naked?
Oh, she was saying, like, I can't do, like, swimsuit pics and sell it. But if I'm like on a TV show or a movie, playing a scripper, that no one would bat an eye.
Basically, I mean, because
it's acting. But she's like, I look at it as acting whenever I'm doing these photos and stuff. Like I just take a couple sexy pictures, let it go, and I'm making money. So I don't know. I think it's props to her. She said that she didn't really ever like working for anybody. So anything that she did, she was her own boss. Apparently, she owned her own ice cream shop that she owned and funded by herself, and did that for a handful of years. And then when she saw that wasn't really lucrative anymore, she switched it up. And apparently, people want to see what she looked like because she making some money.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, man, go check it out if you want to. But
go see it.
Bernie Mac, I know Bernie Mac is out here rolling over in his grave. If he was alive right now, this wouldn't happen. I mean, he didn't allow none of this type of stuff. I mean, he always kept him in check.
He would let the producer, both his kids or all of his kids, all three.
He wouldn't even let like the producers that's working the Bernie Mac show even do anything strange around them. So I mean, he
watched out for him.
Yeah, he always watch out for him. Like this, like the next topic we're gonna talk about, ain't nobody watching out for them. But yeah, comment down below how you feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like she's an adult now? I mean, adult do adult things. It's hard out here. The economy's bad. You got to make your money somehow. At least she's not really on the pole, and she's doing it from the comfort of her own home and her own living room.
Do you look at someone differently if like they have a subscription, account, and it's like there's some girls that are doing everything on there. If she's really literally doing like lingerie? Like swimsuit or lingerie level, which is actually you see on Instagram and way worse on X.
No, I wouldn't.
You know that like you would count them as being like
I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it, but I know it's just a perception. Like it's like I wouldn't care about it.
Site, that's what they're gonna label you.
Yeah, if you're on that site, that's what they just gonna label you as that. There's no way around it. You can show them what you're doing, and you can be making pancakes.
Well, what's crazy is that site was originally supposed to be just for like extra content.
Exactly.
Like almost like a Patreon. Mm-hmm. Shout out our Patreon, Crib Reactions. Subscribe if you want content not available on YouTube. Check out our Patreon on Crib Reactions. Patreon/Crib Reactions. But yeah, man, I feel bad for her. Times is tough, and she's trying to make her way. So if she wants to use her celebrity to get her, bring her old fans to check out her bikini lingerie pics.
Hey,
go get it, baby girl.
Go ahead. But moving on here, man.
And baby girl are doing it. The real baby girl.
Exactly. Hey, this is her baby girl's title on her page says "Baby girl growing up now," and I was like, damn,
it's way better than yours.
Pause.
Throw goat.
Moving on. Speaking of the goat.